take the opportunity to use the 8 seconds. Being counted down by the referee. You can hear him shouting, counting down. One in the middle by Thacker. Dennett gives and goes. Nice ball down the right-hand side. Dennison just going to try and look for the run of Dennett, who's inside him. Blocked by the number 6, Tom Allen. But Ferriby got a throw in. Just level with the edge of the 18-yard box. Just in the far corner. It's on the right-hand side. Bridlington's left. Only one place that's going to go into the box. It's going to go by Dennett. Oh, just drops. Unfortunately, Whiteley gets his head over it, and it's over the bar. Bottomley hits it long. He's looking for Thacker this time. Right to Roma. Roma plays it on the floor. Down towards Dennett. Dennett, give and go with Kirk. Walker, first touch unfortunately a little bit too heavy. He's beaten to it by Matt Dixon. Walker though blocks down the clearance from Dash. It's going to break with Dennison. Dennison into Whiteley. Whiteley, yes, into the box and stroked home by Josh Thacker. Just under 9 minutes gone here at the Versus Sportswear Stadium. It's lift-off for North Ferriby. Yeah. North Ferriby 1, Bridlington Town 0.
Yeah, it all came from the mistake from the Bridtown keeper, Jonathan Dash, making a hash up of his clearance. It fell kindly to Ferriby, and the ball just slotted out wide to Josh Whiteley, who did the sensible thing, who cut the ball back inside for Josh Thacker, rather than having a go himself.
Unselfish, I'd like to say. Nice piece of play there by Josh Whiteley. Could see Thacker just making the run into the box. And that's 2 goals for Thacker in a week.
It's 1-0 up from Ferriby then.
Going to start all over again. Dennison flicked on, finds Dennett. Dennett going to play the ball in to Josh Whiteley. What's Whiteley going to do? He's going to hit it, and he's just going to send it wide. Unlucky Josh Whiteley.
See, the problem Bridtown have got at the moment is that the midfield doesn't seem to be helping out the defence. It doesn't seem to be coming back, and Ferriby, when they're going forward, this precise, short passing game is carving Bridtown's back 4 up.
It's like a static,
every time they're going forward.
It's like a static back 4, to be honest with you, and not seem to be moving.
Do you know, it's not a case of if Ferriby get a second, it's just a matter of when it
got to. It's a matter of getting a second, Pete. We saw that last week.
It's when it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Because at the moment, Bridtown just can't cope with Ferriby coming forward, and they're not really putting anything together, you know, attacking wise, from what we've seen in the first 20 minutes of this game.
And when you consider what happened last year and how much was thrown at trying to get Bridlington out of the Northern Premier League East, and it didn't go the way they wanted to. It very nearly went the other way.
Yeah, true.
Because up until I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks out, there was a possibility they could have been relegated. And that would have been disastrous.
Yeah.
I mean, as it is now, this is a much changed team. I mean, a lot of the names that you would have seen about last season have disappeared. I mean, one big name that you would say is missing, another man with links to Ferriby as well.
Yeah.
Where's Danny O?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
For all his faults, decent player on his day.
Knew where the back of the net was.
Yeah. Ball breaks into the box. Cleared away by Bridlington. Clipped in once again by Kirk. It's a decent cross. Drops to Dash. And Dash. Is that going to be a dubious goal, or is that going to be a goal for Lewis Dennison?
Score for Lewis Dennison.
I would say Dennison will claim that one, very much like last week. He's deadly again from a couple of yards. They'll be happy with that one.
Again, it's another mistake by the keeper. Fumbled the ball.
Just wondering who's taking a blow on that way in. It's actually Jack Walters that's bore the brunt of that challenge by Jonathan Dash. It was the initial challenge by Walters that saw Dash flap at it, just dropped at the feet of Lewis Dennison, and it just rolled in slowly but surely. And that second goal has come.
Jack Johnson then, with his throw-in then. Just behind the halfway line. Down the line it goes. Quicked on by Thacker, finds Elliot Walker. Dispossessed, and Michael Coulson on defensive duties clears his lines. And that's a fine ball to Jacob Day, edge of the box. It's his shot! And a great save from Ben Bottomley. First real opportunity for Bridtown.
First time, really, they actually go direct and have a run one-on-one with Ben Bottomley. Bottomley doesn't go down until late, doesn't commit himself. Good piece of goalkeeping.
Corner to Bridge then. Far side of the pitch. Matty Dixon will take it. Floats one into the near post. Cleared by Dennison to the edge of the box. Headed back in. Cleared once more. Back out it goes. Ball out wide. Charged down by Ferriby. And away it comes with Kirk. Boots the ball forward. And that's picked up by Davidson. Gibson Bove. Long ball forward. Vids everybody. Goes straight through to the Ferriby keeper. Picked up a little bit from that chance from Jacob Day. We're just battling away at the moment, trying to clear the lines. The ball breaks, and Walters gets a head in there. Nearly put through his own net, but eventually the ball goes wide. And out for a corner. Hairy moment for Ferriby at the back there.
It's lucky that it was actually headed into that corner.
Yeah.
It was going the other way. It would have taken a Herculean effort. It would have really had to rope his foot round it.
Matty Dixon with his corner from the railway stand side then for Bridtown. Into the box. Header cleared by Tilsley. Back to Matty Dixon. Puts another cross in. Cleared this time by Ferriby. Still Bridge on the ball. Ball into the box. Coulson turns on his shot. Jacob Day in the back of the net. Allowed to turn. Inside the box, Jacob Day. And Bridtown pull one back.
There is a look of disdain on Chris Bolder's face at the moment. He knows for a fact that Ferriby have just relaxed that little bit after that second goal and just allowed them just to up the ante of Bridlington, and he's just give them a sniff.
This time Dash doesn't make a hash of it. Ball forward, picked on by Farrett. Picked up by Ferriby though. Johnson has the ball. Lofts one forward, and that's cleared by Bridge Spar. Bit of possession tennis going on at the moment. Jack Johnson got a smack in the chops from Jacob Day. Full on the floor.
It's got a knee right in the back, mate.
Tilsley, ball forward. Headed back to the keeper. That's dangerous, and that's in the back of the net. Just done it.
Sweet as a nut.
Poaching on the edge of the 18-yard area. Ball headed back. Poor defending from Bridtown. And just done it. Absolutely gifted a goal. Past Jonathan Dash. That's Ferriby 3-1 up.
Defence stop once again.
Yeah.
Dennett. Little clip shot. That's a lovely goal. If you're going to mark your way off to Australia,
that's the way to do it, isn't it?
You've got to do it in the way possible.
Dixon floats the ball into the box and cleared by Ferriby. Turned on by the fullback and blocked by Ferriby and cleared by Dennett, and that's out. The referee calls halt to proceedings. Some players going to the sheds at half time. It's 3-1 to Ferriby. And in some way in this first half, all three goals have been gifted by Bridtown defence. Two mistakes from Bridlington Town keeper Jonathan Dash, gifting Ferriby the first two goals. And then a huge lapse in concentration. Gifted Josh Dennett the third for Ferriby, and in between that, you had a marvellous goal from Jacob Day. turned his man in the box, given the space, allowed to turn, but made no mistake about it. Kind of like for a short while, got Bridtown back into this. They were playing some decent stuff for a short period in that first half, but at half-time here at the Versa Sportswear Stadium, it's North Ferriby 3, Bridtown 1. Gives the ball to Kendall. Down the line it goes. Flicked on by Farah. Good shadowing by Tilsley. Eventually bundles Casey Stewart off the ball. Bridtown have a free kick. 25 yards out, just to the right of the 18-yard box. Needs a good delivery coming in from captain Matty Dixon. Dixon then for Bridtown. Floats it to the back post. Cleared by Tilsley. Balls to Stewart. Ferriby clear their lines. Ball charged down by Dennison. Dennison picks up the ball on the halfway line. Weaves his way past one player. He releases Whiteley on the left-hand side. Whiteley cuts back inside. Still has the ball. Gets the ball under his feet. Was he caught? No, he wasn't, says the referee. Cannot believe that was not given. Clearly had his ankles tapped. But Ferriby have a play on, and Ferriby do have the ball. Surging forward with the ball. It's Louis Kirk. Comes inside with the ball. Back outside, Dennison. Move, sat that all off. Walters little flick forward. Cut out by Kendall. And slightest touch goes over from Thacker. Referee gives a free kick. Straight away, Dennison with the flick on finds Whiteley on the right hand side. Whiteley then to the byline. Did he run out of pitch? No, he didn't. He played it off the defender. Corner to Ferriby. Minutes gone in this second half. Thacker. Ball coming in to the back post. Walters is there. It's in the back of the net. Think it's an own goal. Well, the referee linesman on the far side. He's ruled it offside. Ferriby player must have been offside. Referee's talking to the linesman. Well, there's no Ferriby player made contact with it.
It's actually come off a Bridlington player. And now it's given the offside.
It's given the offside.
Oh, I'd like to see that one again on the VO.
Had to say where
I thought that had got a deflection off the Bridlington player and as it went in from Walters.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, if the Bridlington player's got the last touch, he cannot be offside, Pete.
Down the line it goes. Throwing. Farrow gets something on it. Kirk's in there. Flick on by Thacker. Finds Dennison. Dennison hold the ball up well. Releases Elliot Walker into the box. Beaten to it by Leon Gibson-Bove. Ball cleared, but it only finds Louis Kirk. Kirk a little dink forward. This time, Thacker's bundled over. It's going to be a free kick and a booking. 25 yards out, and it's a substitute that's just been booked. The number 17 that's just come on, Deshaun Musgrave Goat, gets a yellow card within a couple of minutes of being on the pitch. Ferriby get a free kick. Decent attendance as well, 746 here at the Versa Sportswear Stadium.
That's a bit more like it.
Whiteley over the ball. So's Elliot Walker, 25 yards out. I would estimate from the 18 from the goal line, just to the right of the D.
At 25 yards out in the Pete.
Yeah, got to be about that. So who's going to fancy this one? It's going to be left for Whiteley. Hits it! Off the head of a Bridtown player. That's going to be a corner.
2 goals in 5 minutes at Hillsborough. Adam Martry put Sheffield Wednesday 2-1 into the lead. Equaliser, Matt Crooks, 65 minutes, 2-2.
Close game, that, isn't it?
I like a good one, actually.
Yeah. Corner then to Ferriby. Whiteley's going to take it. Far side of the pitch. Hit to the near post. Cleared by Farrett. It's going to be a throw into Ferriby, just near their own dugouts.
So, back to Jonathan Dash. Hits the ball forward. Cut out by Sam Ainsley. Header forward down towards the halfway line. Dixon builds, plays the ball out to Hewitt. Hewitt back into his defence. Dixon once again, the ex-Ferriby man, plays it forward, cut out. Good tackle by Niall Tilsley. Here comes Aris Cunha, heading, looks towards the right-hand corner. He's going to play in towards Gibbons. Gibbons escapes his marker into Cunha. Cunha, can he get his foot round it? Put it into the box. Can they get the feet round it? Oh, dearie me. Firstly, Chris, a happy Christmas to you. And that's a good day at the office.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. It's a fantastic crowd. It's great to see everyone here today. And, thankfully we were able to get a really positive result for everyone.
And a lovely, way to say goodbye to Josh Dennett, a class goal and a real man of the match performance. He was our man of the match on 107. He was a sponsored man of the match, I thought, today, as well as the rest of the team. Standout performer today, Lewis Dennett, I thought was superb.
Yeah, totally agree. I thought Denny was magnificent today, led the line fantastically well, got his goal, which is nice for him. That's 2 in 2 for him, so hopefully that keeps him, on the goal trail in good form. Like you say, we say goodbye to JD, and like I said to you last week, we treat it as a loan move. We knew that we was only going to have him short term, but we needed reinforcements at that time. He's come in and scored 4 goals and an assist and just massive contribution. So we wish him all the best as he moves on again. And you never know, we might see him again in the future. But he's added to us, no question. But I thought we did a real gritty performance today. I thought we played some nice stuff first half, got our noses in front, conceded a sloppy goal, but then went down the other end and extended our lead again. And then second half, we just managed the occasion really well.
And it was overall as well, back four solid as ever. Kirky up until him picking up his injury just before the end. Again, solid as ever. Jack Walters getting in there, getting his hands dirty. Really impressed today, really impressed. And I know there were quite a few people who had caught this match today because it's one on a Friday and their team's playing on a Saturday, who've been really impressed with what Ferriby have been put together today.
Yeah, we were resolute again. We've said all season, we've only lost 3 games of football in the league. It matches the league leaders, but we've drawn too many games. So we know we're sound defensively. We've got a really nice structure about us at the minute, and our back 5 with Kirky in front of there as well have been solid all season, and we've been difficult to kind of score again. So we're pleased with that, and we knew at half time that if we turned up and did the basics really well and frustrated them, especially in the opening 20 minutes of the second half, then hopefully we would go on to win the game of football, and that's what we did. A
great opportunity as well to have that squad rotation ahead, of course, of the match on Monday. And obviously with Kirky's injury, how's Louis looking for Monday? And obviously maybe agreeing, obviously if he has to miss it, at least we have got a bit of time until we've got our next game.
Yeah, unfortunately Kirky won't be any good for Monday. Fingers crossed it's not as bad as first feared. It's something to do with the knee area, so we'll assess it over the next 24-48 hours and see how it settles down. But our first fears, hopefully, are not as bad as what we thought. So we'll just have to see how he recovers. Obviously, Hoggy missed today through illness, so we hope that we have him back for the 29th as well. We'll lose JD, like you say now. We've got a couple of unavailabilities as well on Monday, so we'll have to really dig deep and utilise the squad. But we've got a strong squad at the minute. And we'll attack Monday the best that we can.
And also, obviously, with people like Mason coming back, it's like having a new signing, isn't it?
Yeah, Mason's been brilliant since he came in. Obviously, he's probably hoping for a little bit more game time, but as we see a few players that maybe are unavailable in future weeks, and Mason keeps his head down and keeps working hard, then he'll see his minutes grow. Same with Harris. We know that we need to get good match minutes in Harris to get him up to speed. But you know, that's where the squad comes into play, and we've got to do a little bit of rotation. We've got to have players that can step up when called upon. That competition for places is key. So it's a strong result today. We'll take it, and you know, we'll head into Monday looking for a strong performance again.
And finally, Monday night, the return of Billy Heath back to the Versa. The manager supremo against the heir apparent. You're looking forward to pitching yourself up against Billy this time.
Yeah, there's no question. Billy's achieved magnificent things in the game, and I'm sure he'll be well received when he returns back to Ferriby on Monday evening. But from our perspective, you know, we've got a job to do. We'll respect what they bring, but ultimately we need to keep getting positive results to stay in and around that top third.